everybody? It's me, Close Place, or Nick, and today, on screen right now, I'm gonna turn the audio down a little bit. Right in front of me, we have almost every, or quite a lot of the Gamma Gleaming Loomians that are in the game right now. You guys can see there's quite a lot of them. Like a lot of the newer ones, I think this goes up to the Rally Ranch. Beyond Rally Ranch is not in this. Paraglyph is in. Quite a lot of the awesome Gamma Gleamings are in the game, and this is actually my first time seeing a few of them. Like, I've never seen Paraglyphs, Gamma Gleaming. I've never seen Ikazuns. I haven't seen any of these guys as Gamma Gleamings. That's besides the point. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to get into this list. I guess we'll just start with Eaglet, honestly. I love the blue on Eaglet, and same with Torpray. I think that's how his name. And I'm going to give his final evolution, we're going to give it A tier. Also, we're going to change the names of these tiers. Trash, back to PC, pretty good, excellent, and God. So, God tier, excellent, pretty good, and back to PC. So I just want to say that by far the Gamma Gleamings in this game are so much better than the original Gleamings. It just adds so much more color variation to like a lot of these Loomians, and I absolutely love it. So anyway, moving on, we have VanBatt. Now, although I think VanBatt's lines, their shiny, Gamma Gleaming shinies are much better than the original ones, I'm still going to give the first two a back to PC rating. I still don't really like them, and we'll give the final evolution pretty good. I don't think it's awful, but I don't really like it. Snow Cubs, I'm going to have to say back to PC on you, and I'm actually going to give it trash. Those two. Not a big fan of the yellow on it. Some yellow shinies I'm okay with, however, those are not one of them. However, Himber, the final evolution, I'll give pretty good. I kind of like the orange red on him. Not too bad. We're actually going to change you guys around if we can. Yeah, we can. So we'll do the Embit line now. For some reason, they gave Embit this ugly green in the Gamma form, and they thought that was a good idea. I much rather, I mean, if you guys know, I think I gave Embit like an excellent tier rating. Much rather his normal Gleaming over the Gamma when it comes to Embit. So we're going to give it the trash rating. Not a big fan of that whatsoever. To be honest, Ravu, I need to give you trash as well. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of it. And where is the final evolution right here? We'll do you back to PC. I just don't think that shiny's too good. I think they could have done so much better. Now for the next line, we have the Weevil line. Excellent. Pretty good on you. However, obviously you're going to go up to God tier. I had him in God tier on my normal Gleaming list, and he's going to stay up there in God tier on this. Love that shiny. Really good shiny. Twilight, I don't like the green on it. It's very bad green coloration. Not a big fan of that. I'm going to do Umbra, back to PC. However, this one I'm going to give it excellent. I do love the blue shinies, and I like how this one's a mix of both of them. But it's definitely not God tier. I don't like the brown. I really don't, but I do like the blue. It kind of makes it even out a little bit. So I'm going to give it pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh my god, these are some of my favorites. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these two excellent, but Cinemath, I want Gamma Cinemath. It looks so good. I'm a huge fan of white shinies and blue shinies, and it reminds me of Xerneas' shiny almost. If you guys don't know what that looks like. It looks amazing. Now we have the Twilight line. I'm personally not a big fan of the original variations of the shinies. However, this form, they aren't much better. I'm going to do, I'll do pretty good on Twilight and back to BC on these two. I'm still not a big fan of them. I think they could have done so much better. And now moving on with the Swolder line. Oh my god. These guys were God tier in the last one. They're going to stay God tier in this one. The shinies are amazing. Really, really good coloration. It kind of reminds me of Spider-Man, Piter, actually. And the blue on him just looks amazing. Now we have Antsy. We're going to do pretty good on these guys. I don't think it's anything too special. A lot better than the original Gleaming, I have to say, but not bad. And now we have the Conucopia or the Grubby, whatever line. I personally think that these guys, okay, I don't want to. Okay, I'm not going to say Grubby is trash. Conucopia is definitely trash. And you're back to PC. I don't like these guys. I personally think their original shiny variations are so much better than their gammas. I don't like the red. I'm not a big fan of some red shinies. There's some that look okay, but this is not one of them. Um, like I said in the original video, I was like, well, all they did in this game for a lot of gleamings was just make them red. Like when in doubt, red them out. That's what they kind of did, and I'm not a big fan of them. I can't lie, I'm not a big fan of you guys. Um, anyway, moving on. Okay, listen, I'm not a big fan of these guys. Um, Ragoon and everything else. I'm not a big fan of them, but I think their shinies are so good. It kind of reminds you. They kind of remind me of Squirrel Mario, or Raccoon Mario, whatever. And I actually really like that. I think that's such a cool color scheme. Very different and very interesting. But I think the color scheme on them comes out and it actually looks pretty decent. Now moving on to Babor, I'm going to give them excellent. Like I said, I do like the blue shinies. I think that looks much better than the original shiny. Really good. And then Geklo, I do like Geklo shiny. I'm gonna give him the pretty good ranking as well. Elguan, I'm gonna say is just pretty good. I'll give Geklo excellent. I do like the pink on them a lot more than I like the red. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of some reddish shiny. Some I like quite a bit, but it is what it is. We'll give you pretty good. Gastro, you're gonna go pretty good as well. I personally prefer. Um, this guy's original shiny over this one. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap the two. I think. Not like I'm not the biggest fan of these two. However, Slugly looks a lot better than those two. I think they should have just stuck to that original color scheme. That would have looked kind of sick. Kabunga. I do love Kabunga, or I don't like Kabunga mainly for reasons. If you guys have been seeing the streams lately, you'll know why. However, I need to give his Gamma and you as well in a god tier. I will really love that coloration. It's so out there and so different that it looks so good. Um, moving on, or actually, what we can do. No, never mind. We won't do any of that just yet. Or actually, yeah, we'll rate this shiny. I actually really like that. That's another god tier in my opinion. I like the white. I love white shinies. It just looks amazing. Dripple is going to go in pretty good. I have nothing bad to say about a shiny. Doesn't look bad, and same with the U2. U2 can go. I'll give you pretty good. I am a big fan of that. The purple coloration. I think it fits you a lot better than U2 personally. I also don't really like his Triple's middle stage evolution in general. I don't think it looks very good, but that's besides the point. Sochi, I'm a big fan of the blue Sochi. However, I'm not going to give it a god tier. I'm going to give it the excellent tier. I do like that shiny quite a lot. Not as good as the Halloween Sochi, but Gamma Sochi does look pretty dang good. I can't lie. Anyway, moving on. Next, we have these two guys. I'm not as big of a fan of them. However, I think the red does fit them okay, so I'm just going to give them pretty good. I think this red is more fitting for them than other ones, like, I don't know, like Grubby's line and whatever that line is. I don't even remember. These guys are going to trash. I am not a big fan of them. They don't change much, especially for a Gamma, which is really, really weird. I'm not a big fan of that at all. We're gonna give you the trash tier. However, for your evolution, that's gonna go to God tier. I'm a big fan of the evolution. I'm so glad they didn't keep that original green in his evolution because I think that green looks so much better personally. Wispup's line, I'm gonna just give pretty good. It looks very weird to be honest. I like the green flames in the white body. However, in game, the two look very weird. I don't know if it's just like a weird glitch, but they look really weird. Now, with these shinies, I have mixed feelings. Part of me really likes them. I really like the green on them. It gives off like very nuclear kind of vibes. I know I'm not the biggest fan of them, but the white and the green kind of contrast together pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to give them all excellent. But again, this is another case where I actually prefer the original shinies over. I love the purple and black in the original shinies just a little bit more than I do like these. However, I am a big fan of the nuclear green in this Gamma, for sure. Anyway, moving on, we have this guy right here, Crackle's line, and obviously this guy, the baby form. I've been hunting for his winter outfit Gamma, and we haven't gotten that yet. I'm going to give you excellent. I think you're both excellent. However, Oh my god, what an upgrade from trash tier, the lowest tier in the original Gleaming ranking list, to all the way up to god tier with the gammas. Oh, that is such a perfect gamma. You guys can probably tell kind of like a little theme going on in this tier, like the blue and white shinies just get god tier because they're so amazing. I'm a big fan of them. And speaking of god tier shinies, god tier, um, I don't like that one at all. It has like a weird green tint to it, although it is a little bit white. It has a weird green tint to it, and obviously you're gonna go up to god tier as well. Trash, trash. Trumbull is actually god tier. I actually do love that gamma a lot, and that's coming from me who hates it. And trash. Obviously, that's horrible shiny. Not a big fan of that shiny. Gobademic shiny. Don't like the green. The green used on it is so awful. Personally, I am a big preference. I prefer Gobademic's original shiny over that one. It just looks a lot better in general. I'm not too big into that. I don't like that. The green looks, it makes it look sick almost. I don't like that. I think this was an obvious one. God tier, another black shinies are another one that I really like. Um, like they look amazing. I don't know if it's just me, but I like that shiny a lot. Actually, one of my viewers, shout out to you, Sam. If you're watching this, I know he just got a regular shiny now for Gleaming one of Paraglyph, or I think it was Paraglyph. Congrats on that shiny right there. Big shout out to you. Anyway, moving on. We have Dusket. I'm gonna give it back to PC. I don't like this. I don't like it. It looks. I don't like the blue and the orange together. They kind of just don't match very well. I didn't really care for his original shiny, but I think this one, this variant of his shiny looks a lot worse, personally. Or I don't even know if I should say a lot worse, but it just doesn't look good. Ikazoon. Oh my god, what a downgrade. Ikazoon's original shiny was so perfect. It was amazing, and then this one is just awful compared to it. The yellow, brown, and black just don't contrast well at all. It kind of looks like he's burnt, which kind of makes sense with the fire type. But I'm not a big fan of it at all. You guys, my favorite starter line, the Fevine line, good, excellent, excellent, and then god tier for Tatab. Big fan of that. They did my boy justice. Actually, in the last ranking video, I said these two were better than Tatab's shiny, but in this case, it kind of the roles were kind of reversed, and I actually prefer Tatab's Gamma over these two. Although I do think that these two Gammas are really good as well, but not as good as Tatab's. I personally really love Tatab's shiny, and I really want to go for one. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I know I enjoyed making and ranking these shinies. Hopefully, the person who made this tier list, I think it was Jamie. Big shout out to you, Jamie, right here. Follow him on Twitter. That's his @ right there. Go subscribe to him on YouTube. He made this tier list. Shout out to him. But yeah, this is my list. I don't really think I would change anything around. I know quite a few people might be mad at me for what I did with the Snow Cub line, and maybe even the Grubby line. I don't really know. But personally, I just don't like those shinies at all, you know? Didn't really care for any of these guys. They're all average, honestly. Not anything too special. These guys are all really good on the other hand. And then these are just the best, in my opinion, the best shinies in the game right now. That are on this tier list at least. So it looks pretty good. This is just my opinion on it. I'd recommend going and doing your own tier list and telling me what you guys have for your tier list. You can post it in the Discord. I have a Discord server. It is linked down below. Show me your guys' tier list. I'd like to see them for your guys' Gammas and original Gleamings as well. I didn't mention that in the original Gleaming video, but Discord link down in the description. Send me your guys' tier list. I'm curious to see what they look like. And you guys, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, you freaking nerds.